I mean,
I have no idea.
It seemed kind of irrelevant. What I told Roadie,
being in it seemed irrelevant.
and this is kind of what I was saying earlier about my open the door for a separate conversation that we can possibly get into right now. But I think Matt should have eliminated himself and then took off through the crowd.
That would have been great. God, that would have been great. Oh my God,
a missed opportunity.
that would have been so good, dude.
Because
I didn't even think about that, but yeah, that would have been fucking fantastic.
Oh my God, dude.
Because
Why
I mean,
didn't somebody
Eliminates himself and runs through the crowd just like Jeff did.
yeah. So for those who don't know, Jeff, you know, at a live event, fucking tagged himself out of the match and took off through the crowd. So I think, yeah, that was like Meatbag's a missed opportunity and a half, dude. Like,
for sure.
he could have done that just for kayfabe.
Always does that kind of shit, dude.
And
Maybe we'll see it on BTE next week.
Right. And could you imagine if Matt then disappeared, and then all of a sudden there's no Matt Hardy on TV?
90 days later.
Yep, 90 days later, bam, Hardy boys. So do you guys want to bust this conversation open right now? Because
I'm gonna start that now. We can start that
Well,
now.
You already kind of ruined it.
Real quick with Matt Hardy, I think they're slowly turning Matt back to face because he's going to be getting rid of the Money Matt gimmick, and then he's on like this massive losing streak, right?
Well, I don't know if you saw that, but it's like I was telling media in the fucking car when we were driving over here. You see that Matt Hardy just recently did an interview where he said that he was going to move away from the whole Money Matt thing. He goes, AEW fans want reality. He goes, reality is me being Matt Hardy.
Yep.
He goes, not me being Money Matt, not me being Broken Matt. He goes, none of that shit. He goes, it's Matt Hardy.
Yeah.
He goes, what people want to see from me. So that's who I'm going to be.
And it makes me think that they're slowly turning Matt Hardy back to face, because one of the best ways you can turn somebody face and like get people to start cheering for you again is like you lose just a million fucking times, right?
Yep.
And then finally you get that big win, and then hopefully
put him back with his fucking brother.
Yeah, hopefully he gets linked back up with Jeff. I'm thinking Jeff is just like, because his wife.
Somebody break that story first, because I don't think we mentioned what happened with Jeff Hardy yet.
Oh yeah, he got fired.
Yeah, the WWE officially released him, so we don't know if it's going to be a 30-day, 90-day, fucking 6-month, no compete. We don't know.
The speculation is that it's 90 days.
That's the average, you know, the most common no compete clause is a 90-day. So who knows? In about 90 days, we could get the most fucking awesome thing. I will be satisfied. The only person that I want to see.
Pay-per-view in March?
Yeah, but that's
yeah, they do.
Yeah, it's more than 90 days.
I mean, we've got, and there's a lot of speculation about what happened, whether or not it was, you know, substance abuse related, or, you know, Jeff still fucking drinking or whatever.
But his wife put out a tweet today and said that everything's fine, Jeff's fine, everybody's doing fine. So
the motherfucker just wanted to get fired.
And dude,
that's what I said. I said the same thing.
I'm wondering if Jeff is just so fucking bummed. Can I have one of those?
Yes.
If Jeff is just so fucking bummed, like legitimately depressed, because look at the shit he was doing with Drew, man. Like, it's
so
just
stupid.
Like, it's so like how, and you're one of the most decorated superstars in history, and this is what they got you doing.
He's the the greatest of all time.
And he doesn't have much time left, dude. Like,
Jeff's
he probably had to have had a
one-on-one
with Vince and really just talked to him. Was like, look, man, I'm fucking sad, I'm depressed, I'm lost, I need to get out of this. Or, you know, maybe it didn't go like that at all. Maybe his lawyer fucking got him out of it. I don't know. I'm just thinking like his brother's doing this thing and he's only got so much time left, so like he just wants to join up with his brother and like before his time is over.
One last run.
One last
run is the Hardy Boys. Yeah, one last run is the Hardy Boys.
If you can name a guy that's over longer for as long as Jeff Hardy, that's been over as long as Jeff Hardy, I'll suck your dick, dude, right here.
Sean Ross Sapp actually came out and said, he said something about that. He goes, you know what? He goes, I don't think there's anybody with pay-per-views or any of that shit that gets a bigger pop than Jeff Hardy. He goes, whenever we do something, we never do a house show or we do Raw or SmackDown or whatever, Jeff Hardy's still getting one of the biggest pops. because the crowd is so enamored with him. They still love Jeff Hardy.
Yeah.
Which I think, it's like I was telling Meat, is that I think he was just worn down by WWE at this point. Like, I'm not sure that it has anything to do with substance abuse, but they had him doing this mid-card bullshit. It's like, dude, it's Jeff Hardy. For God's sake, it's Jeff Hardy. Do something with him. Do something else with him. But I mean, AEW gives him an opportunity to get back with Matt and then have a run with the Young Bucks, or have a run with Lucha Brothers, or have a run with FTR, or whoever, man. Like, there's, well, yeah. I mean, I don't know about Daniels and fucking Kazarian.
No, Daniels is done. The SCU's no more. Remember, they lost. They lost that match, and
they were never going to be a tag team again.
Yeah.
Well, it was supposed to be a joke, but you guys just fucking tore it down. So.
Well, it wasn't a very good one.
Yeah,
it was.
No, none of us popped.
It's a sleeper. You're gonna think about it later.
We're gonna think about it a week later. And that was pretty good, Roadie. It wasn't a bad deal.
Be taking a dump.
So yeah, it's kind of a bummer, but hopefully he's doing okay, and hopefully he gets to reunite with his brother eventually, and just have like that one last run.
I want to see. Really cool. I want to see him do.
There's so many options and opportunities for him.
Yeah.
To have a really good ending to his career.
You can give him a singles run in AEW.
Well, that's what I was gonna say is I want him to do one tag run with his brother and one singles run with fucking. All you need is one angle with Darby Allin. That's it.
Jeff Hardy versus Darby Allin. Jeff Hardy versus Kenny Omega would be great.
I think that's great, but there's one guy that I really would like for him to kind of like mend the broken.
I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah. Kind of like mend that emptiness. I think that wrestling Sting at Bound for Glory was just kind of like a really, really left a really bad taste in a lot of people's
mouths. You're fucking telling me, dude. Those are my
fucking nightmare. It was a nightmare. Oh my god.
Probably like even in their own heads and in their mouths and whatever.
That match was supposed to be a dream match, and Hardy comes out there and he just could barely fucking stand.
So what I'm trying to say is I'm really stoned, so like I was at a loss for words, but a redemption match.
Yeah.
I just kind of redeem the shitty fucking the shittiness that happened between them two.